lovely.
And then I had it professionally lettered by
I'm
the
going to
fellow
try to
down
hold it
the
real
street.
still. Oh,
And
you
that's-
did?
Yes, that's not Miss Dee Dee, that's Miss Double D.
Oh.
And if you look at her,
She's double D.
yeah, she has kind of what they call a
And she's
Rubenesque figure.
Yes, and she's very happy, laughing
Yeah,
and
yeah.
waving. And this really works. So that's lovely. It's
That
a
was
whole
made out of a
collaboration.
big chunk of basswood.
Oh my. And you carved this completely.
Yeah, well, it's several pieces all stuck together. But it was kind of a break from the metal
Now,
business.
when you enter into a show, you don't have to stick with just the blacksmiths or the anvil shows, do you? I mean,
Well,
these pieces could go
well,
almost in any
Well, yeah, but
juried show, I would think.
yeah.
I mean, because I'm looking at the notes, you've won many first place awards.
Here's this is a typical example of making something out of metal.
Well, that's
Where
good.
am
Maybe
I
hold it
looking at
to.
for a camera
Oh,
here?
either camera. Maybe this one.
It starts out with a piece of metal that's 3/4 of an inch wide, 1/8 of an inch thick, and you go through all these steps, and you end up with an ivy leaf.
And oh, I see. Oh, is that charming? Oh, hold it up again.
So that's
Oh, that's fabulous. That's beautiful. Do you make many of these?
well, I have, but that was just a sample. That's
It's a
been hanging in
lovely
there.
sample. You really undersell yourself.
Well,
I think you're pretty humble.
yeah, yeah, right.
Wait, I need to see this. I like this.
my-
maybe I
my-
could
my
just,
point is I
maybe
take
I could
my
just
work
put this
se-
over here and
yeah.
take it home for later.
Okay, I take my work seriously, but not myself. You know.
I've said that. I
So-
love that quote.
Yeah.
I think that's a wonderful quote to live
That,
by.
and speaking of quotes, I never did finish up with Melvin Rose, but I was listening to
this is
him talk,
lovely.
and he kind of summed it. He says, "Look and see differently,"
Yes.
and attention to detail raises the level of craftsmanship.
I thought you were going to say an attention deficit is a help.
What was that?
That's
Yeah.
not what you mean. Attention to detail is
Raises the level of craftsmanship.
great. Great.
And then,
That's
one
lovely.
last
So
thing.
hopefully we won't get Alzheimer's.
no, this is a model of a
I like
World
the way
War
you just sort
One
of threw that down there.
World War I German mortar. I found the original thing in Ashland County.
Oh, and the wheels really turn.
The wheels are about, in the real thing, they're about 3 feet in diameter.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I liked it because it kind of looks jewel-like.
Oh,
has-
it does look
It's
jewel-like.
got recoil, which I thought it was a howitzer, but it's a mortar, and the people that made that is still in business. Rheinmetall in Germany,
In Germany.
and they're still making armament.
Now, have you traveled per se maybe to London? Have you
Oh, yeah,
been
yeah.
over
Yeah,
to
yeah,
this
yeah.
Fire and Ice Gallery?
No.
No.
My mom's was from England,
Okay.
so I've been there a couple times and knocked around.
But do you like to travel around and see other artisans that do the same thing you do? I mean, is that
Well, nobody's
inspirational
doing
to
the
you?
same thing I'm doing, pretty
It is.
much.
It is sort of a dying.
No, it
no?
not But there, a lot of people do architectural pieces and things, which I don't have any interest in, and
No.
they can do a far better job than me.
Well, I don't know about that. Do you sell your pieces in local stores or
I
galleries?
I go direct sales. This
do?
is an early piece. This is just a rat.
Well, I'm still enamored
Oh,
with
okay.
this. You say it's a jewel. I mean, could I
Well,
wear it around my neck or something? I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, it's jewel-like.
I know. I know.
jewel-like,
It's beautiful.
you know?
The way is this copper that you've?
That's brass.
Brass?
That's brass. The wheels in the real thing, the wheels would demount for action.
Oh, I see.
know?
I see. All right, and this little friend.
That was a very early piece. That's on loan. Sort of a rat dressed in opera attire.
It reminds me of a children's storybook, maybe.
Somebody said Reepicheep.
Reepicheep?
It's a character or something like that. I never followed up, but
Looks like
Excuse me.
something out of Charles Dickens
could
or a
be,
C.S.
yeah.
Lewis book,
And
maybe.
he has a peg leg as a matter of expediency because it was easier than making another foot at the time.
Oh, yeah, that gives him character, though.
Yeah,
A little
so-
mystique
right,
about him.
Right. Yeah.
How he got his peg leg. And this looks like his cape could even come off or unbutton.
No, it's not supposed to. It's just loose. That's just copper. The rest of them is just ordinary mild steel.
I love it. However you did that with a little tie. All right. Well, I'm sure there's quite a story behind each of these pieces in his tail.
Yep. Well, that's a balance point too, so he doesn't tip over.
He is lovely. All right.
think
Now,
that-
do you ever get bored? Did you ever run out of ideas for your pieces?
Oh yeah. Sometimes I sit around and just count the walls, and And,
You do. All right, what else are we missing here?
well, just
Should we
one
hold-
last thing
Should we
here.
hold?
This
Well,
is
and
a,
I want to talk about the lamp.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, this is heavy.
Yeah, this would be a model of a blacksmith's power hammer. The real thing would be, say, 6 feet tall, weigh maybe a ton. And this one's powered by a sewing machine motor. Plug it in.
A real sewing machine motor.
Yeah, that's what's in the box. Well,
Oh.
this one.
Okay.
Okay, so this runs. If we had we don't have any power here, but you would turn this lever on, that starts the belt going, and then from the real thing, a person would put their foot on the treadle here, and it starts the motion up and down. This will work down copper. I stick that's just a kitchen match in there, because on the
Right.
real thing, you would keep a block of wood to keep the dies from smashing into one another. It just goes tut-tut-tut-tut-tut-tut.
Okay, I'm totally confused. In the real thing, what are we making? In the real
This is a power hammer.
a
It does.
power hammer.
It's a mechanized version of this.
And it'll just hammer
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah, you put your hot metal in there and just hammer it out. Some of these were just
to
giant-
flatten
yeah,
it or
do anything you want.
anything
with it.
you want.
Right. Yeah.
I think I need one of these in my kitchen. I could just hammer anything.
Yeah.
Pancakes.
Oh yes, yes.
I mean, I could
That's
just
about
fix
right.
anything. Boots.
Yeah.
Iron clothes with it. Well, very good. So you were inspired by this huge piece, and you decided to make a little one.
Yeah, and I think it was Oscar Wilde said that the high point of American art was machine tools.
Mm-hmm.
And this would date from, they were making these before the turn of the century, that is from the 18s to the 1900s. And a lot of the stuff, it was beautifully painted and pinstriped, and gold leafing
Oh, I
and
bet.
stuff. Now today's machinery is pretty utilitarian.
I bet. No, I understand where you're coming from.
And I polished
And
the-
it's the same with architecture. People used to, in the 17th century,
Oh,
people
gosh.
used to build
Yes.
for beauty and just the artistic statement and a sense of pride,
As a fellow that inspired
as
me
opposed
said,
to always thinking about counting the cost and
a good-looking building makes a good-looking ruin,
yes,
like the Parthenon.
yes. All right. What else do we have?
Well, well, this is just a poker on loan. What makes it a bit different here would be a face on the right in here, just a little decoration.
Okay, this is a poker. What are we poking? The
Fire-
wood?
fire poker, wood for a wood stove.
The little slow lady getting on the bus in front of us.
Well, that would work too. Yes,
Didn't Fergie do that once?
I think so. Those English, you can't trust them.
Yes. Okay, now this is a, you said, whose head is this?
Just a individual.
Oh, I thought maybe this was your profile. No?
No, I'm much better looking. than
Yes,
that.
you are. And he doesn't have glasses.
That's right.
Alrighty.
He's got contacts.
Now,
This,
I was going to say we have just one more minute to go.
okay, arts and crafts lamp.
And that really
Strictly-
works?
But, well, yeah, of course you don't have it
Yeah, but
plugged
we don't
in.
have the power right now.
It's decorative mica on the
beautiful.
shade, and this is probably the most labor-intensive piece I've ever done.
What is this, a nose ring?
No, it's a bracelet.
A bracelet. For a little child.
Well,
Oh, no,
some
maybe
friend-
not.
Well, gee, yeah. Some friends and I decided that came from iron ore. We made a blast furnace, made the wrought iron, and we had enough for a couple of nails, a little bar for the metal museum, and I made the bracelet out of it.
It's lovely. It needs a couple diamonds hanging from it.
You think?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
That's out of my.
It's out of your league. Well, I'm looking at my notes, and I just wanted to touch on the fact that you've won many awards, and you're still practicing, and you are an inspiration. And I surely hope the folks back home come visit you in Ashland.
Okay,
Then-
look up sofablacksmiths.org, big organization here in Ohio.
Okay, we will. And we want to come see you, so help us say ta-ta and goodbye. Thank you, Barry,
Adios.
for coming. Ta-ta, thank you. Bye-bye.